is Jennifer Doetzel. I'm a software developer for the Solido Design Environment team, research and development for Siemens. Basically, I'm a computer programmer, so I spend my day looking at a computer screen, writing code, reading it, finding bugs. Siemens EDA makes software for the companies that make computer chips. So in our case, our particular product is one that allows companies to predict how their chips will behave with the variation you get in manufacturing. So, when you make something, it doesn't come out exactly identically every time, and you want to know what percentage will be failures. And also, if you change things slightly, like the temperature, will you suddenly get dramatically worse performance? I spend most of my day looking at code, but there's also a certain amount of my time that's in meetings, and mentoring newer employees, going into design discussions for new features so that we can all sort of combine our brain power and come up with the best solution. A lot of it's making new features. Sometimes it's fixing existing bugs that we found. A lot of your work will be independent, but you're still very much part of a team. So you need to work well with others. And the days where you could be, just one person coding alone, whatever way you felt like, with no people skills, are kind of over now. But it's still a good job for an introvert. Well, I discovered my love of programming later than a lot of my colleagues. I actually was halfway through college before I realized it was what I wanted to do for a career. I took a computer science class in high school for fun and a couple in college for distribution requirements. And then I realized, I'm past the beginner level now and this is still fun. Maybe this is actually what I should be doing. So I finished up my degree in classical civilization, so basically ancient history of all things. And then I went back to University of Saskatchewan. I got my computer science degree. So, obviously, if you have already tried it and you liked it, that's a great sign. Or if you like configuring your electronic devices to make them do exactly what you need to suit your needs, that's a great sign. But if you haven't gone down that path yet, like I hadn't, some of the signs that your brain may work the right way are if you really like logic puzzles, you really like seeing the patterns in things. Programming feels like making things out of pure logic. So if you like making things and you like logic, that's a good sign you like computer science. I love that it's always interesting things to think about. Like, you constantly have to keep learning. You always have new problems to solve. If it was already solved, it would be automated. So it's always new and interesting stuff. And also, this is a career that is well paid. It's very easy to find a job. Everybody I work with seems very happy to be here. It's just a really good environment to work in. I always feel like I'm making people's lives better in some tiny way, but huge numbers of people. For example, in my current job, maybe people's phones are just a little bit more reliable because my software was used. I think there are things we could do to get girls interested earlier. Mostly just introducing them to the concept more. The universities are churning out as many graduates in this field as they can. Like, the number has hugely increased and it's still not enough to keep up with the demand. The companies in Saskatchewan are hiring graduates as fast as they can get them, and they're still having to import people from Brazil and all over the world, really. The tech field is a good one to go into. It's only going to grow in the future. No matter how much it gets automated, there's always a point where you want to tell the device what to do. There's always got to be instructions in a formal way at some level. This is a field that's been automated level upon level upon level, and the demand for programmers has only increased. And with Internet of Things, that's only going to get more so. So yes, this is a good field to go into, and one that's pretty future-proof.